Welcome back to the Manc Entrepreneur YouTube channel, and today I'm asking the question, should eBay buy Etsy? Now this is actually a topic which has been going round the web for the past week or so, and it's been proposed by a few different online analysts, and they think that eBay acquiring Etsy would make perfect sense for both parties, especially in terms of competing with Amazon. So firstly, let's look at why. Amazon right now are dominating eBay pretty much globally in terms of the marketplace sales. The main reason for this is a culmination that Amazon are just into everything. Not only do they sell products themselves, unlike eBay, who are just an aggregator, who are a marketplace and let you sell your things, Amazon are, for all intents and purposes, one of your competitors if you sell online. They also have expanded into recently handmade, which is something which Etsy has previously sort of owned the marketplace on, and there is rumours that Amazon are also going to be looking at car parts, and that is something which again eBay traditionally has been very well at, is the whole eBay Motors side of things. So Amazon just basically have everything in their sites. They have Amazon Pantry for your groceries, they have Amazon Prime Now for your 2-hour delivery, which is just expanding, as well as music video, books, Kindles. You know, Amazon touch a lot of things. Now, the opportunity for handmade has been something which has probably ruffled a few feathers at eBay, because that is going after the small, independent, hard to find items is what eBay has traditionally been very good at. It's the marketplace to go to if you're looking for that obscure, unique item which you can't just buy in a store. Now when we look at some of the numbers here, when we take on average what the take rate is for both Etsy and eBay, now by take rate I mean how much of the sales that you generate, what percentage do eBay and Etsy take. Etsy is by far a much more efficient marketplace. Etsy's taking, I think, around 13% on average of sales on the platform. eBay is only taking 8.5%. However, obviously on eBay you are likely to see a much higher average order value. Now when we compare Etsy to Amazon Handmade, Etsy has an offering of over 100 times larger than what Amazon currently do. But don't get me wrong, I don't think it will take Amazon too long to start chomping into that and start bringing that number down. Now how could eBay help Etsy? Quite simply, eyeballs and expansion. eBay are very much a global business. I think last time we looked, there's 26 eBay locations around the world, such as ebay.com, ebay.ca, ebay.uk, ebay.es, .de, .it, .fr. They are in a lot of regions around the world, and that is something which Etsy could potentially tap into in order to expand their offering globally. And of course that will just mean a huge increase in sales for those guys. Now of course all this is hypothetical right now, but from an independent standpoint, if I was eBay I would seriously be considering this, because there's been too many times recently where eBay have tried to sort of follow what Amazon have already been and done. You know, they're moving more and more away from auctions to buy it nows, and whilst that is largely due to living in an impatient society where we don't want to wait for auctions to end, we want to, instant gratification, want to click buy now and have it arrive tomorrow. That's just the way that the world is moving. But that is something which Amazon could never touch. Amazon don't do auctions. They're probably never interested in doing auctions, but that is the one piece which sets eBay aside. So what have eBay decided to do? Introduce product identifiers, which are basically barcodes, and make them compulsory for when listing on the platform, which is just what Amazon have done for years, so they can create their online catalogue. Now, I'm recording this on the 28th of January, and what's actually happened last week is that this new product identifiers, like everything has to have a barcode, if not it can't be listed, was supposed to come in this spring. They've since put it back until around autumn 2017. So they've heard from a few of their sellers that these changes, they've not been able to adapt quick enough, and it's going to have such a negative impact on their business if they actually enforce this, that eBay have held their hands up and gone, okay, we'll give you some more time. But still, this is the whole point of selling on eBay, was it was quick and easy. And if you're making handmade products, chances, and you're a small seller, you're not going to have a membership with GS1. You're going to, not be able to access barcodes. So having that ability for certain sellers to put not required, not available, no barcode needed, whatever it might be, was a huge thing, which again set eBay apart from Amazon. And they're trying to get rid of that, and I think it's a bad move. But I think potentially this acquisition, if eBay were to acquire Etsy, it could be mutually beneficial for both sides. And if you look around the web, type in eBay buys Etsy into Google, and you'll find there's this discussion on the eBay forums, on the Etsy forums, on news sites. It's something which, I've not just made this up. There's definitely rumours of this potentially being a thing. And, you've got the Etsy, on the Etsy forums, are the Etsy sellers going, oh no, it'd be terrible, eBay is going downhill, blah blah blah, which is totally not true. eBay is still a growing business. They're definitely not going downhill in terms of as a growing business. I see a few of the comments, it was like, oh, I'd never sell my products on eBay, or I'd never sell my products on Etsy. If I was selling handmade products, I'd be selling them everywhere. I'd be selling them on eBay, on Etsy, on Amazon Handmade. It didn't matter. I'm after the sales. So it does baffle me why people are so protective of their one marketplace that they've chosen to be on. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this. Would eBay acquiring Etsy be a good move for both parties? Would it potentially kill one marketplace? Would eBay want to roll Etsy into just the eBay brand? Let me know what you think down below. It's an interesting question, and one which I thought was relevant enough for us to have this little discussion today. And like I said, I'd love to hear your thoughts. There's no right or wrong answer right now. It's just hypothesizing what actually might happen. With that said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit the like rating and subscribe if you are new. And with that said, I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching.